This is the Deathmatch King, Matt Cardona. You're listening to the High Flying Podcast with Big Bad Johnny. They said they were going to pay me. Where's my fucking money?
Hey guys, former WWE superstar Hornswoggle here. Make sure to check out the High Flying Podcast with Big Bad Johnny. And while you're at it, check out mine as well, Going Pasta, wherever you find your favorite podcasts.
What's up, guys? Machine Brian Cage telling you to check out the High Flying Podcast with Big Bad Johnny. Capo the Don. I got it right this time. Just for everybody who missed the first couple blotches that we just did. All right, check it out. High Flying Podcast. Who better?
This is the High Flying Podcast where we be drop kicking it with the boys. So make sure to body slam that like, share, and subscribe button. I am your host, Biggie Bag Johnny. And today we're sponsored by ATD Promotions. Retro Toy Marcus presents on May 20th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 434 Robbins Avenue in Niles, Ohio. Come to the meet and greet and meet two-time Intercontinental Champion and WWE Hall of Famer Tito Santana. Autographs, $25. Photographs, $25. But the combos is $40. And come meet me, Biggie Bag, and the crew, as we do the shoot interview with Tito Santana himself and mention Wildcard video games and get 15%.
That's a capology flag, little bitch. Let me talk my shit, get out your moist ass feelings while I talk my shit, girl.
This is the motherfucking High Flying Podcast where we be drop kicking it with the boys. So make sure to body slam that like, share, and subscribe button, or the shit has to go down. I am your host and your only host, Biggie Bag motherfucking Johnny. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are making changes. The Big Bag Podcast, the Big Bag Network likes to present to you the High Flying Podcast, where we like to smoke weed, pop shit, and watch wrestling to pass the time. And we are definitely moving forward. There's going to be some changes to it, man. Shout out to Capo the Dawn, man. That's probably the last time we're going to play his promo here. Much wishes to him, man, due to his health and other situations. We will no longer have Capo on here. Hopefully he could be on like later on, when he gets better, as a guest. But he is no longer a co-host of the brand of the High Flying Podcast. Friends of the fucking brand, but no longer a part of it, unfortunately. So that's the obvious fact that's going on right now. So let's see how shit goes on now, because he was a big part of the production side. So with all that being said, what do you want to talk about? All right, guys. We just met Mick Foley the other day. Got an episode with that coming out. That's going to be awesome. Got another podcast with another host. It's the weed side of the podcast. And we're actually just going down a couple information. Shouts out to Dr. Strain. He will be my new co-host. We did a little pilot, which was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. But yeah, we're both excited. We got our logo going. You know what I mean? We definitely doing that. Here's the logo right here. Boom. Bow. Bow. Yo. The High Fly Podcast Dispensary Deluxe Edition with the 420 cast of Doctor Strange and your boy Biggie Bag Johnny. And man, we are just here to smoke weed with you guys and inform you of the different type of strains we're going to be smoking, let you know how to get a medical marijuana card if available in your states. We're in Ohio, so of course we are legalized and decriminalized of marijuana if you have that card. So we want to definitely just inform people about that. We want to get people right with the situations. Make sure you're not lacking out here. Y'all know what the fuck y'all doing. You're not out here just smoking weed in the car and things like that. We want to get y'all guys right. We want to let y'all know the different type of buds, since you don't have to go, even though you can't go to your local dispensary and just go to your bud tender and ask them what's going on, and boom, that's how they do it. That's what we're basically doing. We're going to try and get you guys discounts and just basically find the best growers for you guys so you know where to go and you're not just copping dispensary trash. So shouts out to Dr. Strain. That's going to be a lovely, lovely, lovely podcast. And we got the director team coming through. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a little difficult doing it by myself, but I'm not really doing it all by myself. As you see, we're working on the one segment for the dispensary edition, and of course, this is the logo, ladies and gentlemen, and we will be getting this as a title. So not only will we have this as a logo, and you'll be seeing this everywhere we at, but you would definitely be getting a belt made out of this logo. So that's gonna be fun, guys. I can't wait to get it. It's gonna take a little while. You know how the process goes. If you're a belt collector and the belt makers hit you up and hello, my friend, I promise I'm gonna be the best guy, whatever. So yeah, we got to choose a guy to actually get the belt done and do it. Shouts out to my man Phil. I want to get his name right, man. Yeah, Philip Wright. Yeah, I gotta go check my man's out, man. He's sick with the logos. This man did this in less than 12 hours and with no sleep and everything. So definitely gonna do a bit more business with him. Excited about that. Yeah, so no partner, no, so there's no filler, there's no, talking over or, nothing like that. Capo, he was fun to deal with, but sometimes it was a little bit much. So we're going to see how we rock along, man. We just went through Backlash and we went through that Monday Night Raw. We just went over SmackDown. So I'm going to kind of do a little highlight on that, like a little recap on that, and just go from there. But before we start there, let's talk about this Mick Foley meet and greet, man. This Mick Foley meet and greet. Listen, first of all, I got charged $30 for taxes. That's not Mick's fault. That's nobody's fault. But I got charged $30 for the taxes on the one on 5 autographs. So basically, I got pretty much a photo taxed on to me. But Mick is always a good guy, man. He looked out. You know what I mean? He always looks out. He signed my title. I don't know if you guys are on my Instagram. If not, go check it out. Stack It Figures 1. All my information will be on there. Check my Facebook out. The Biggie Bag Johnny everything. Twitter. Look me up. I'm sure you'll find me. Biggie Bag, Facebook, everything going on. So that's, I don't know why my computer does that. But yeah. So Mick Foley signed my Mr. Sacco, my big Mr. Sacco. He signed a couple pops. He signed 3 pops. He signed a belt and yeah, that was it pretty much. Yep, exactly. So he signed those things, man. I got the footage for it. Like I said, we're gonna have an episode of that coming up. That's going to be dope because it's going to be actually an edit. It's not going to just be this live podcast situation. It's actually an episode for you guys. So when we upload that, we will be posting that real soon. We'll be posting that before the Tito Santana situation. Which, by the way, after we seen Mick, you know, we spent the bag on Mick. We spent like almost $300 on Mick, which is cool. You know, we're not really tripping about that. I wish I would have knew, because you know I would have went to the ATM and got my shit instead of getting charged $30 a tax. I mean, that was the only like downside. It was a line of the way. It was a line. We spoke to some of the people that was online. Pretty cool. What I really cannot wait for, and I'm waiting for some information to come through, is the Tito Santana situation, guys. So me and Tito Santana supposed to be sitting down this weekend on Saturday and doing a shoot interview. I will be asking him a couple questions, just digging in, you know, just trying to figure out what's going on with the legend, how he is, how he's living, you know, his thoughts on certain things, and just basically just picking his brain. So hopefully that goes down this weekend, man. I'm excited, you know, hopefully nothing changed. Shouts out to Retro Toy Market and ATD Productions for promotion, for hooking me up with that. And I'm just excited, man. It's May 20th, this Saturday coming up. And Niles, Ohio, man. Niles been killing it with the guests, man. I mean, you just had Mick yesterday. You have Tito, you have Virgil, you have Badass Billy Gunn, Farouk. All of these guys are coming to Niles, man. So Niles is pretty hot for the wrestling scene, guys. So if you're in the Youngstown or Ohio, Pittsburgh area, come to Niles, Ohio, man. We got some legends out here, man. definitely something to check out. I gotta check this out while that shit does that. But yeah, so that's this weekend with Tito. That's this weekend with Tito. So right now, you know, SmackDown just happened. And yeah, basically we are doing the second round of the tournament, and I want to say that, you know, they're making all the right moves right now, I guess, because we're gonna have a high flying match. I'll tell you that much right now. We're gonna have a high flying match come this Night of the Champions. The thing I liked about this weekend was they just got. There was no talking. There was no bullshitting. They just got straight into the match. It was Edge versus Rey Mysterio versus AJ Styles. This is like a high flying podcast, like baby right here, right? Like this is something that this is what we named our whole podcast after, like pretty much these guys' legacy right here. So you knew it was going to be like something amazing. You know, you had Ray doing his flips and whatnot, and you know, you had AJ doing his thing and Edge showing out. You had a spot where AJ and Ed, see this one, it didn't really make. I was loving it because it's a tournament, so you could put baby faces versus baby face, right? But it didn't make sense to certain points because it's like everybody in this match was the baby face. So it kind of like was like, okay, whoever wins, it's cool. I thought they were gonna run with Edge on it, but they had like a spot where they were putting Ray in this. I don't even think dude had enough body to actually be put in the hold, but he had him like in a calf crusher, and Edge came and did the crossface, and you know that was pretty cool. Rey Mysterio did the double 619. It was a couple of spots, but round one, after everything, they went to war. AJ Styles came out with the win. That was a surprise because he's been so quiet. He just came off injury, so I was like, what was that about? But it was a good fight, man. It was what it was worth. You know what I mean? I think AJ Styles been real quiet to get that, but then we get the Solo Sikoa, gonna trade on his brother, package, and they're hyping up the bloodline and how they're gonna break up and things like that. And I think there's gonna be a swerve to it. There's a swerve to this. I know there's a swerve to this because it's too right in our face. So I'm hoping there's a swerve to this because it's not really making a lot of sense. So yeah, I've noticed that's a big one. It's not making a lot of sense. So it makes sense in the underlines to real fans, to the smart fans, but to if I wasn't really into wrestling, or if I was just getting into wrestling, the moves that they make really don't hit every time. So I can't really get behind it every time. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But then they hit big later on. That's what I'll say. They definitely got my attention on what happens later with Roman. But yeah, so then we go to the second round of this one. Now, this is my thing, right? Everybody in this match, I actually like, because they're more of a you don't know you don't know where we're gonna go with this one. So this is still the first round of the high flying. I'm sorry, the high flying podcast. This is the first round still of the championship for the. This is the tournament for the championship. This is what we're doing right now, and it didn't really matter who won on this one. It didn't matter who won on this one. Like, I felt like, like you could have went anywhere with this one, right? You could have went where it was like, if you said Austin Theory won, I would have been way more happier. I would have been way more happier if they said Austin Theory won. So what happens now is, So what happens now is we in the second, the first of the second triple threat match. So you have Sheamus, Bobby Lashley, and Austin Theory. You have two giants, and then you have the little weasel rat guy. And in the beginning of the match, I liked it where Austin Theory kind of showed his hand and was like, I'm gonna let y'all guys fight, and they were like, nah, fuck that. We're here to whip ass. And it's a fight. Like, the thing I love about Sheamus and Bobby and everything, it's a guaranteed fight. It's a guaranteed throwdown, and you're gonna be entertained. Well, Austin Theory, his confidence is fucking out the wall now. Like he is literally just getting better every match. He's just getting that much better. So he's the guy where it's like he can sneak a win, or he could just win it straight out, and you're gonna be mad either way. If he wins straight up, you're gonna be mad. If you see him and he cheats, he's a heel. You're gonna be mad. So that's what I love about him. Like he's a dude that he's going to be champion one day for sure. I mean, he's U.S. champion right now, but he's going to be world champion for sure one day. The Bobby Lashley theory thing is kind of getting old to me. They need to like end that now, like right now, because it's not working anymore. You know, it's kind of stale. We just want to move on from it. We want to see somebody like either move up or something, because it just seems like Austin Theory got Bobby's number. So yeah, through the match, Sheamus whipping ass, Bobby whipping ass. I knew from that point, like the way that it was playing out, I knew Austin Theory was not gonna win, because he got the shit knocked out of him a couple times. So I knew it was either. I thought it was gonna be Sheamus, because Sheamus is I don't know why they're not having Sheamus chase that Grand Slam championship. Like I just don't understand why they don't have him in that card, like going hard, like after Gunther. I could watch him and Gunther go all day, every day. So yeah, but this one was a little longer than it should have been, because I had to wait like 3 commercials. But watching back at it, it was entertaining from start to finish. You know, Austin Theory played his part. Bobby Lashley played his part. I think like Sheamus and Bobby went at it like they kind of like had that moment where I didn't think they got the pop that they deserved. You know what I mean? I don't think that people was like excited to see Bobby Lashley versus Sheamus. So boom, we got that for a while. Bobby Lashley with the win. It was entertaining. I think it was probably one of the best matches of the night. Bobby Lashley with the win. He goes on to face AJ Styles at the end of the night. Now, anybody that's watching this at that time is like, this is great. The first time we have, this world champion, he's going to be black. That's what I said. I thought that was going to be the most awesome thing in the fucking world. Like, the first time you're going to put a belt on a guy and he's African-American, hell yeah. Like, you know what I mean? And plus, like, I love Bobby Lashley. Like, if you don't like Bobby Lashley, like, you're weird. So when he got the win, I was like, okay, that's fair. Now you got AJ Styles versus Bobby Lashley. What are we doing? Bet. Throughout the night, you get Adam Pearce introducing the NXT guys. I don't know the NXT guys. So here's the thing, right? I'm not against it because everybody came from NXT, right? I mean, Big E, Seth Rollins, Montez Ford is one of, I'm like, that dude, I know he's a star. If WWE ever cut him, whoever got him could put him in a tag team, singles division, fucking anything, and he's just gonna be a star. Like, put a camera in front of that man, he's gonna shine. So I'm big on Montez. So NXT breeds some fucking talent. Put some fucking respect on NXT name. If you can see my walls, like, bro, I didn't know how many NXT belts I would actually like cop until I actually did. And they have some amazing title designs. So I'm not going to shit all over NXT. The thing about it is, it's that when it's not appealing. It's like rap. When you got the underground and then you got the main. When if you was born on hip hop in the early 2000s, you're not gonna give a fuck about underground. You're not, and I'm just more so of like, I wasn't in that era of the NXT. I kind of got back when that was like over with. So I'm not an NXT fan, but I am a fan of the roster that they have. That sounds so weird. That's so weird to say. Like, I'm not a fan of your I'm not a fan of your show, but I'm a fan of your talent. Maybe we got to do a review on NXT. I think we need to give a review on NXT. We need to give NXT a chance and see what's good. So, yeah, we got this dude coming up, and he has the Buzzard shirt. I don't know if anybody noticed that. I pick up on little things like that. I think it's super cool. He had the Buzzard shirt, so maybe he's doing something with Bray Wyatt. Who knows? Who knows? Like, Bray Wyatt has been going for 3 months. When was WrestleMania? No, he had a match in not WrestleMania, the one before WrestleMania. It's been a while. It's been a while since we heard from Bray. It's been a little, it's been a little minute. So who knows? They might be planning something. But we got dude saying some shit. Now, I'm all for the new talent. The new talent is fantastic. They're great. Like I said, we got to give NXT a chance because this Grims guy, Karrion Grims, I really, even in 2K, listen, this dude is fire. I don't know nothing about him. I heard he was a butler and he was the $1 million champ and LA Knight. And I know highlights of these guys. This is all new to me with these guys. So it's exciting because it's fresh, but at the same time, I don't know what the fuck is going on. You got Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin is right now, he did something wrong in that locker room. And I'm not sure exactly what it was. I don't know if he pissed off Triple H. I don't know if Vince McMahon just got the word or is it like buried his cockroach. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with Baron Corbin. But Baron Corbin comes out. Let me tell you something about Baron Corbin in this match right here. His entrance was longer than this fucking match, okay? His entrance takes a whole when we watching it live, it's different. All right, entrance can take up to 5 minutes, and then you go on commercial for fucking 7, and then you come back. The other guy goes on for another 3 minutes, and then the match lasts about 1.5 minutes. That's WWE for you. Baron Corbin comes on. He makes his little cut promo. The guy comes out, Karrion Grims. He comes out, and Baron decides to cut a promo, and is like, "I'm gonna beat this dude in 2 minutes. I'm going to destroy this motherfucker." Whatever. The dude comes out smiling and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, cool. Maybe they're going to get back to his, lone warrior shit, lone wolf persona. No, they buried the fuck out of Corbin again. This match was about 3.5 seconds, and a count to win a match is 3 seconds. So I don't understand what's going on and why is Baron Corbin, because I can see, I don't know about you guys, I can see Baron Corbin as champion. I would love Baron Corbin as a champion. The lone wolf persona, happy Corbin, broke ass Corbin, fucking King Corbin, however, whatever. See, this is the thing about bad guys. We love to hate them. We love to hate a bad guy. We love to hate a heel. We don't want heels around. But imagine if we were just watching a bunch of good guys, just a bunch of heroes just fucking flying around the ring, entertaining us. Like, we don't want that. It makes no sense. A heel makes so much sense in every aspect of life. Good versus evil. This is why we're here. This is why we watch wrestling. Is to watch a bad guy beat the fuck out of a good guy every night. Every single night. Till one day, just one day, right? A good guy comes along and beats him. Oh my God. Finally. We needed this. We wanted this. Like, if anything, thank you. All right. So when the bad guys just become pussies, like they got big giants that's 7'2",
405 pounds for what? You got beat by Rey Mysterio in like 3 minutes at WrestleMania. How am I supposed to take you serious? Fucking Creature, what's up, Big Bag? They should have put grins with Corbin when he was. Yo, listen, I don't want to see Corbin lose no more. Corbin doesn't deserve whatever he's getting. All right? Corbin makes the thing. He says, hey, I'm going to beat this dude in 2 minutes. The dude goes. They went to go attack. The dude jumped up in the air. Jordan jumps, bunny hops into Corbin's chest, puts him down. 1, 2, 3. Pack him up. He's gone. It's wild. I don't understand it. I you know what? I just don't understand it. I think they should do it like maybe the broke ass Corbin and bring back the $1 million belt and put it on him. I don't know. You know, you got so many things you can actually do with that. So, anyways, so moving on. Hopefully they figure out what they're gonna do with Corbin. Hopefully they figure out everything because this ain't working, right? So then we move on to the top of the hour, and this is about like 9 o'clock, right? All the commercials, everything that we're going through. All right, cool. Motherfucking Roman Reigns. Can we just salute for everybody that's in the chat? Can we just put up the ones right now? If you can, put up the ones emoji. Because let me tell you something. This man is a needle mover. You hear me? Roman, put some respect on that man's name. That man is a needle mover. Every time he comes on, I'm a kid. I got a smile on my face. I have no choice. All right? That man is a star. And he knows it. You could tell his confidence. The top of the hour hits. All right, we're halfway done. That intro music comes on. Everybody got their ones up. Everybody got their ones up. See what I'm saying? Roman hits the ring. Acknowledge me. We all yelling. Woo! I know, listen, I'm not the only. If my big ass does it, I know for a fact. Creature, I know for a fact. You throwing ones up every time Roman hits the motherfucking stage. All right? So we hit Roman up with the actual bloodline. Everybody. We got Roman. We got Solo. We got Paul Heyman. I love Paul Heyman. He's been that man for so many years. We got the Usos. Now, I don't know about y'all if y'all really noticed, but this is the first time we've seen Roman since WrestleMania, especially with the twins. We haven't heard nothing from Roman, so now we here. Roman's feeling it. You could tell he's feeling it. You know, he's acknowledging the fact that, you know, they got to make another title and you know, Solo stepping up. Yeah, Solo stepping up. Yeah. Now we pushing Solo. Now they got a problem because now Solo about to be pushed. Solo about to be pushed out here in these streets. All right. So, bam. Now Solo out here. Solo stepped up, but the twins is what we doing? Now he feel disrespected. You know, he the tribal chief. You know, everybody acknowledging. You know, so now he feels like the twins owe him an apology. And as much as respect I tell you to put on that man's name, let me tell you how much disrespect that man showed his cousins on fucking Friday. Because when he told Jimmy to just apologize, which I didn't. All right, so here's the thing about the Usos that I love. They break character a lot. When you watch these guys, if you see Jimmy and Jay is over here. All right? He's over here wilding. All right? But the disrespect, because Jimmy was laughing in Roman's face, which I didn't get, which I was getting upset about. Like, I didn't understand because I'm an Uso fan. I'm a real Uso fan. So when he's laughing, I'm laughing with him, but at the same time, I'm getting like upset because it's like, yo, bro, like this ain't the time for that, bro. This ain't, you not Uzi right now. You Uso right now. You know what I mean? And he just kept doing it. And Roman got fed up. He, apologize, blah. Nah, and yo, like Roman took his face. I watched it in slow-mo. There's a clip out there in slow-mo. I watched it. Roman took his face and threw him back. Just, oh. You know what I'm talking about? Like, he did one of those numbers, right? And I thought it was going down. Because as a man, I know my place. But my mans, if you touch my face, it's going down. But yeah, he mushed the fuck out of Jimmy Uso into the corner, and it was supposed to go down. The crowd popped. Everybody's going crazy, and you see Solo kind of get like give him the side eye. Oh man, it was just crazy. You know what I mean? It was so intense at that point. It was like, what happened? So, you seen Jay. I don't know about this storyline because I feel like one of the twins are going to turn on each other. And I feel like it's going to be Jay turning on Jimmy. But I feel like that is going somewhere. But anyways, so Jay gets in the middle and Jay apologized for Jimmy. And, Roman's like, yeah, you are sorry, and Jay's like, yeah, we are. And, we promised that, the tag titles is going to come back to, it's coming back to the bloodline. And Roman assured, this is the craziest. Because here's the thing. I love Sammy and I love Kevin. But when Roman's in the picture, I don't mind Roman having every single fucking title. I don't know about you guys, but I don't mind Roman having every single title he can grab. So Roman's like, I'm assuring and I'm guaranteeing that them titles will come back because it's going to be Sammy and Kevin versus Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns. Let me tell you something, bro. I don't really like Roman in the tag team, but what he said was crazy because like the Samoans, the Samoan family got a family tree of tag team, world heavyweight, all kind of champions. So Roman's not really he came in as a tag team type champion type, with the Shield, but like he's a champion. But I would not fucking mind watching that man walk around with 4 belts. Red and blue title on this shot. Red and blue tag team title on this shot. Bro. Who the fuck is with me on like, share, and subscribe? And let me know what y'all think of that. Because, boy, let me tell you, I'm with it. I'm totally with that. We're going to take a commercial break. And we're going to let y'all know what's going on this Saturday at motherfucking Niles, Ohio, man. But listen. When we get back, we're going to talk about Roman 4 belts.
This is the High Flying Podcast where we be drop kicking it with the boys. So make sure to body slam that like, share, and subscribe button. I am your host, Biggie Bag Johnny. And today we're sponsored by ATD Promotions. Retro Toy Markets presents on May 20th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 434 Robbins Avenue in Niles, Ohio. Come to the meet and greet and meet 2-time Intercontinental Champion and WWE Hall of Famer Tito Santana. Autographs, $25. Photographs, $25. But the combos is $40. And come meet me, Biggie Bag, and the crew as we do the shoot interview with Tito Santana himself and mention Wildcard video games and get 15% off everything. Holla at your boy and get in your bag.
This is the Deathmatch King, Matt Cardona. You're listening to the High Flying Podcast with Big Bad Johnny. They said they were going to pay me. Where's my fucking money?
Hey guys, former WWE superstar Hornswoggle here. Make sure to check out the High Flying Podcast with Big Back Johnny. And while you're at it, check out mine as well, Going Pasta, wherever you find your favorite podcasts.
What's up, guys? Machine Brian Cage telling you to check out the High Flying Podcast with Big Bad Johnny and Capo the Don. I got it right this time. Just for everybody who missed the first couple blotches that we just did. All right, check it out. High Flying Podcast. Who better? Nobody.
Hey, yo, what's good, world, man? It's your boy, Yo-Yo Escobar, man. Head honcho of the World Sport Battlegrounds, man. I need y'all to head over to Capology Facts, hold this LTV right now. Like, subscribe, share, you know what I'm saying? Get into this movement, man. Or you getting a whole motherfucking L to hold, man. It's the World Sport Battlegrounds, man. Turn up.
Just because that man is not my partner does not mean I do not have no love for Capo the Don. Shouts out to my man's Capology Facts, man. Go check him out on his platform with the battle rap, brother. Hope you get well. You know, due to health issues, Capo the Don is no longer with the High Flying Podcast. Hopefully he's still a watcher. I hope so. But shouts out to him. But let's get back to this, boy. Let's get back to the High Flying Podcast with your boy Biggie Bag Johnny. You know what I mean? Shouts out to my new co-host coming soon. Dr. Strain and Les the Director. Those are going to be my two new co-hosts on different parts of the podcast. We have a Belt Vote edition, and we also have the Dispensary Deluxe edition. That's going to be fire. Can't wait. We got commercials. We got logos. We got shit going on over here in the High Flying Podcast. So fuck with your boy. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe or your mother's a hoe. No, she's not. She's cool. Anyways, Roman 4 belts. Let's talk about it. Saudi Arabia tag team titles on the line. I mean, you know, Solo's really, you know, undefeated. My man Roman undefeated. You know what I mean? Going on them thousands, Dave. You know what I'm talking about? I really don't like Sammy and Kevin as the tag team title holders. Just not a real fan of the man. You know what I mean? They just don't look right with it. You know, they haven't really held it up. You know, like when the Usos was champion, you know, I felt like they were more relevant, the titles. I felt like everything was playing a part where it was more lovely and shit was happening. But Roman and Solo, the bloodline versus Sammy and this guy's this gold, man. I mean, honestly, I keep it 1,000 with you. I don't know about you guys, but if I was Sammy, I'd pull a no-show. All right, so for those who don't know, Sami Zayn is I don't know if he's an ex-Muslim or he's I don't know if he went against them. He went against the Muslims, okay? He went against the Saudis, okay? All right, he got some type of legal issue over there. Him, MVP. There's a couple other people that has like legal issues where if they go to that country, it's a problem, okay? Sami just got approved to go to Saudi Arabia. I'm not sure if that was me, I would want to go to a whole nother country. You know what I mean? I get it that they're trying to open up business plans so they letting certain shit fly. Like, this is not America. All right? Like, you know, this is not this. I don't know. You know, I know that, you know, you got Democrat shit going on in politics and everything like that. But that man is still human, you know what I mean? Like, I know his nerves has to be crazy. Oh yeah, man, me too, brother, me fucking too. But yeah, like I feel like Roman and Solo would make a way better tag team than these guys, you know. But if I was Sammy, I would not go to Saudi Arabia. There's no fucking way I would ever touch Saudi Arabia because I would be shook. I would be shook out my fucking mind. And I know he is. I know he is because that's a whole nother territory. Anyways, predictions right now. Roman Reigns becomes tag team title with Solo Sikoa. Jimmy and Jay goes for those titles after they get them. I'm totally cool with Kevin Owens and Sami losing that. So, I mean, think about it. Sami Zayn isn't allowed in Saudi Arabia, right? Then they let him into Saudi Arabia. That means that most likely they're going to make him lose. I think they're going to make him lose. Like, just because it's like, you don't really want the dude that went against their religion to win in their house. Roman 4 belts, let's go. Let me see them ones in the motherfucking chat. If you're watching this right now, if you are watching this later, if you're going on to work and you're listening to this and you're hearing this part, throw them ones into the chat. I don't care when it is. Just make sure it goes down in the chat. Let's go Roman. All right, so let's go with again, we're doing the SmackDown review right now. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Okay, let me explain something with you. I have been very vocal of the women in here, right? And it's not that I don't respect the women in wrestling, right? Because here's the thing. Without the women, you know, you have had great managers. You've had great, I think Rhea Ripley is the best female athlete right now and gonna be for her generation. I believe she's gonna be the next fucking Dwayne Johnson, if you allow her. Beautiful, athletic, fucking got everything going for her, right? Same thing with Bianca. Same thing with all of these people. Like Asuka's one of my favorites. Like, you have talent, but when you mush certain talents together and you put personalities and gimmicks and things like that together in the women's division, it just doesn't mix. You don't have enough experience. You don't have enough. Okay. Liv had it. She lost it. It's cool. It was a phase. Transition title holder. That's fine with me. Get her out of my face. I want to miss her. Get her out of my face into the Royal Rumble or something. Get her out my face. Same thing with Raquel. Raquel, switch her over. Make them lose the titles. Let Raquel turn on her. Turn her heel. Turn her into the next motherfucking Big Daddy Cool Diesel. Let her be somebody's motherfucking, you know what I mean? Somebody's motherfucking security insurance policy. And turn that motherfucker into a beast. Raquel needs to stop with the smiling. Stop with the back shit. All right? Because I don't know what muscles you have in your back that you're showing off. That's not it, baby girl. Stop it. All right? Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan versus Damage Control. Damage Control, get them the fuck out my face. Get them the fuck out my face right now. Go to the room and stay there until we call you back here. I don't want it no more. The little Asian chick, the Japanese chick, the Australian chick, and Bailey, I'm not for it. Io Sky and Dakota Kai, I'm sorry, baby. Dakota Kai, I love you on TikTok, baby. I follow you and everything. You're cool. Io Sky, I don't know if NXT was just your thing with the ropes and shit like that. And Bailey, I don't know what the fuck happened to you, but get the fuck out my face. I'm sorry. If y'all don't agree with me, I don't know what the fuck we watching. Because ever since these motherfuckers came back, since what was that, last WrestleMania? I'm just not feeling it. That's my opinion. I'm sorry. So this whole match, we're just gonna go with they retained the titles. All right. Barely. I don't know what happened. It was a stupid ass, I don't know. Get it out my face. Usos get antagonized by the LWO. Now, I don't know who the fuck the LWO thinks they is because they got a nice little Puerto Rico shout out because half of these motherfuckers is Mexican, but they got a little Puerto Rico standing ovation and shit. But I don't know who the fuck LWO thinks they are, right? But they antagonized the Usos, had them, running off, and it just was disgusting. Like, because the LWO can't hold the light, can't hold the Usos jock straps, can't do none of that, right? All right. 1 second. Bet. My phone about to die. Okay. Uso gets antagonized. Don't like it. I don't like it. But, I guess they're going to set it up for something else. All right, cool. And then you got this other promo with the Brawling Brutes and Dangerous Attraction or some shit like that. I like comedy wrestling. I just don't understand sometimes why they put certain talents with certain talents. Like, I don't know who this Dangerous Attraction people are, and I don't know, but I know the Brawling Brutes are some dangerous motherfuckers. Theory had no reason to be in the title tournament. If he was going to lose the first round, now he comes out losing any momentum. Yeah, I agree. I agree to a certain extent. I don't know, man. I want to, how much I wanted Theory to win, so I don't understand that part. So, yeah. I believe we were in Knoxville. And I noticed every time we're in Knoxville, they give Bianca the home girl thing where it's like there's this big thing where she's always celebrated every time we go to Knoxville. And this has been I think we've been in Knoxville the last year. In the last year, we've been in Knoxville 3 times. So they had one time where Kane kind of like introduced her. Then they had another time where she was like, they had a band for her. And now it's this time where it's like, it's the champion, Bianca Belair, whatever. I'm a fan of Bianca Belair's ability. I'm just not a fan of the gimmick anymore. The skipping and the smiling and all of this. This is another fucking turn that I need to happen. I need Bianca to stop skipping, stop playing with the fucking hair, cut it, and start getting fucking serious. We need you to turn heel, baby girl. Because, baby girl, this ain't you. This ain't for you. You and your husband needs to turn heel together, become like the power couple, and do this shit. I don't know what happened, but they had to redo her entrance. And they did her entrance. She came out. She was doing a little promo thing, and then it was just weird. Asuka came out. Of course, my baby. Listen. One thing about Asuka. Asuka 1 is one of the most beautiful women on the roster. Her makeup is by far the best on the roster. Asuka's makeup is always the best, and she's awesome, bro. She's the best competitor that they got on the women's career. Definitely, for sure. Like, since she's been on the roster, she's been awesome. Asuka comes in and spits dead in the middle of Little Italy of this girl Bianca's face. When I tell you, it was crazy. Like, I've seen Asuka miss women before. I've seen Asuka miss people, like hit them with the miss. But it's like she got Bianca so good. She got her everywhere, bro. I'm talking about like everything. It didn't even look like that much, but she got that spit everywhere, boy. And you knew it was gonna happen because when you seen like Asuka come out, and she had her mouth full of spit, and it was just wild. It was just fucking wild. And Bianca is gonna lose that title. All right, we're on the verge of losing the title for Bianca to Asuka, and I'm perfectly cool with that at Night of the Champions. I don't know about you. Asuka deserves it. Asuka's the fucking woman of all women. I love her. Asuka with the win for the predictions of Night of the Champions. We need that. Thank you. Sorry. Then we're moving on. Let's move on, right? This is the part of the show where I just don't like it, because it's like we're promoting Brock Lesnar and Trish Stratus versus Cody Rhodes and who's Trish going after? Becky. It's a bunch of fucking legends screaming about how they're not being appreciated to the new people. All right? Cody Rhodes is that new guy. He's Vince's new toy. He's going to be pushed to the moon right now. He's gonna be the center of attention. He's going to do shit that, you know, a lot of old toys are just going to, you know, I feel like Brock is getting the Woody, pause. He's getting the Woody treatment where Buzz Lightyear, which is Cody Rhodes, is the new toy, and Andy doesn't want to play with Woody as much as he did, you know, and now, you know, Brock is upset about that. So, I'll never say that to Brock's face, by the way. But yeah, Brock is mad because he wants him to be all about him. He busted him open. Now he wants his lick back. He's going to get it. He's going to get it, but he's not going to get it all the way. He's going to scar Cody right the fuck back. He might put him out for a little while, but I feel like Cody's going to win, come back, and be stronger than ever. I think Cody needs to go away for a little while to come back a little stronger, right? That's just my opinion. Boom. Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus. Another, you're taking the spotlight and you're not acknowledging me. Trish Stratus is one of the best, if not the best women of all time superstars in the WWE. Hall of Famer, already inducted. Just everything was about Trish. Playboy. Like, Trish is probably one of the most baddest women alive still. Still wants the attention. She gets it come this Night of the Champions. If you ask me, I'm cool. Pretty Deadly. I don't know what I was saying before, but that's their name. Pretty Deadly versus the Brawling Brutes. That's going to be next week. And Grayson Waller will be next week as well. So that will be actually, that was actually happening. So anyways, the main event, I'm sorry guys, I'm just kind of like everywhere right now. The main event story from before the draft was WWE writers were told not to include Wyatt on any immediate plans. Well, that Grayson Waller dude looks like he's holding the Buzzard shirt very well, if you ask me, creature. Just saying. Bray Wyatt, I am a big fan of Bray Wyatt. I probably have every single toy, every single belt, every single thing of Bray Wyatt. I've spent almost close to $1,000 at his table when he was out in Toledo. I got the makers of his mask to sign my shit. I'm the first, and I don't know if I'm the only anymore, but I was the first one to have Bray Wyatt signed the burnt mask, the burnt theme mask, along with Jason Baker and Tom Savini. Neither one signed that mask before I brought it to their attention. And we also do have the JSA to that. So that's definitely something that I hold to my pride possession. I love that mask. I love Bray Wyatt as, you know, his mic skills. I love everything about the Fiend. But this comeback that he had under the Triple H reign, it was horrible. It made me not a fan. It made me very confused on what the fuck is happening. And, you know, that's not his fault to a certain extent. but it's just not for me. Bray, I kind of just forgot about it. You know, it's like one of those things where he took too long for a match, and then when they finally gave it to him, it was so. And I love Bray. Like I said, I respect Bray to the max. But you know, if they don't want to put Bray back in the game, Coach, I'm totally fine with that. You know, unless they're gonna bring him back to take the title off of Roman as the Fiend. You know, I don't want to see Uncle Howdy or no buzzards or anything like that. And you know, I love Bray though. I love Bray, Jason Baker, Tom Savini, that whole circle, man. You know, I think he has a beautiful wife and everything, but I'm just cool on that. That's just me though. SmackDown ends the night with AJ Styles versus Bobby fucking Lashley. Wow. Bobby Lashley is a fucking genetic monster with no eyebrows, and I love it. All right. Do not get it twisted. I believe Bobby Lashley could fucking choke me out within 3.2 seconds. But I'm just confused on why he's taking so many losses. I don't know if he needs to go back to the hurt business. If he don't know his worth, he needs to do something. Get him the fuck out of my face. AJ Styles does not belong in this main event. He's been gone too long, and before he left, him and the OC wasn't doing shiznits. So get him the fuck out my face. Do me that favor, please. In this match, Bobby Lashley was robbed. Say what you want, say what you feel, argue with your mama, ho. Bobby Lashley was robbed. Bobby Lashley was fucking robbed. So AJ Styles is an amazing athlete, grand champion, only TNA and WWE grand champion, Grand Slam champion, amazing fucking athlete. Does he still have it? Probably. Can he still go? Of fucking course. Do I want to see it? Bobby Lashley lost. That's how we're gonna have that one. Let's just say it. All right. I'm not gonna go into this one because it wasn't like oh my god, this is the High Flying Podcast and Biggie Bag Johnny. We're signing out with AJ Styles doing the phenomenal no. With AJ Styles winning this tournament for SmackDown, you will see AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins. Now, I don't know if you've been under a rock. Right? If you Patrick Star and you live under a rock or something like that. AJ Styles has been going for a little long, right? Like great competitor, great contender, everything. But when Seth Rollins hits the ring, they don't stop chanting his fucking music. Burn it down, okay? If you're smart, all right, if you understand business, if you understand what marketing means, you understand where they're gonna go with this title run. Seth Rollins could be the next champion. Do I think he deserves it? Absolutely. Do I think he should be the first one? No. I would have rather seen AJ Styles versus Austin Theory. I would have been cool with Lashley winning the title at Backlash and Austin Theory going on to win this whole tournament. But that's just me. That's just me. So AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins. I believe that takes place Monday night, tomorrow at 9. No, that takes place at Night of the Champions. I'm sorry. That takes place in 2 weeks. And I got Seth Rollins with the win. Curb stomping the fuck out of AJ Styles. I think it's going to be an incredible high-flying match. And High Flying Podcast will be doing the fucking damn thing that night by doing it. It's going to be at 1 1 o'clock. So we're gonna be up. We're gonna be out. You know what I mean? We inside, but we outside with it. You know what I mean? Seth Rollins with the win. Seth Rollins, the new heavyweight champion, first heavyweight champion on the Raw brand. Yeah. So a bunch of NXT guys coming on, a bunch of shit going on. Pretty Deadly, great, Grayson Waller, Canyon Grims, a bunch of shit. One thing that I do want to acknowledge, WWE showing blood. Let's go. I think we're branching away from the PG era with the WWE situation, and we're going with the Attitude Era. I don't want to get too excited, but let me just say, Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley in 1 week opened up on TV. Let's just acknowledge this. They don't do that. Okay, they switch cameras and they stop fights whenever somebody bleeds. So a lot of changes is coming. So let's see what happens. I'm excited for it, man. Like I said, a lot of things is going to happen. A lot of changes are going to happen. Creature, you seeing it now. You know, the changes are happening. Just want to show you guys a few things that we're working on now. Boom. Bam. That's the other podcast, the Dispensary Deluxe Edition, with one of my co-hosts, Dr. Strain, and we will be going over everything of marijuana. We're talking about how to get your medical marijuana card, the states that is legal in. We're going to talk about the effects of each weed that we're going to cop. We're going to talk to dispensary owners. We're going to talk to growers. We're out here in these streets in Ohio, man. We got some of the best growers. We did a pilot, so please go check that out. Please definitely come check Dr. Strain out. He's gonna have a platform everywhere coming soon. You know, we're all just getting everything situated. Everything is just, we're in the talks of everything and planning everything. Excuse me, guys. So yeah, and this is the logo right now. The High Flying Podcast, the Big Bag Network presents the High Flying Podcast. We'll be drop kicking it with the boys, so make sure to body slam that like, share, and subscribe. I'm your host, Biggie Bag Johnny, and this is where the motherfucking outro comes. And you already know this right here. This has been brought to you by your motherfucking grandmother.
This is the Deathmatch King, Matt Cardona. You're listening to the High Flying Podcast with Big Bad Johnny. They said they were going to pay me. Where's my fucking money?
Hey guys, former WWE superstar Hornswoggle here. Make sure to check out the High Flying Podcast with Big Bag Johnny. And while you're at it, check out mine as well, Going Pasta, wherever you find your favorite podcasts.
What's up, guys? Machine Brian Cage telling you to check out the High Flying Podcast with Big Bad Johnny and Capo the Don. I got it right this time. Just for everybody who missed the first couple blotches that we just did. All right, check it out. High Flying Podcast. Who better? Nobody.
This is the High Flying Podcast where we be drop kicking it with the boys. So make sure to body slam that like, share, and subscribe button. I am your host, Biggie Bag Johnny. And today we're sponsored by ATD Promotions. Retro Toy Markets presents on May 20th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 434 Robbins Avenue in Niles, Ohio. Come to the meet and greet and meet two-time Intercontinental Champion and WWE Hall of Famer Tito Santana. Autographs, $25. Photographs, $25. But the combos is $40. And come meet me, Biggie Bag, and the crew, as we do the shoot interview with Tito Santana himself and mention Wildcard video games and get 15% off everything. Holla at your boy and get in your bed.